I love traveling. I just do. Now, I'm a little bougie. My sister tells me that all the time, but I also like some people like to travel and feel comfortable. I like to travel and look nice. I like to travel and be able to take a picture and feel like everything is put together. So many years ago, I kind of started watching different people in the airport that really caught my eye. And I thought, oh, that person looks really chic. That person looks really put together. That person looks really elevated. And I started kind of looking at the characteristics of what about them looked so elegant and what drew my attention to them. And one of the things that I noticed was that a lot of their items, their bags, their clothes, their shoes, their carry on, everything kind of coordinated. And so I picked a color and I started intentionally buying travel products all in the same color. What I have noticed is that when all of your travel essentials coordinate or at least feel like they're part of the same family, it looks very elevated. Now, in addition to liking to look good, I don't like to spend a lot of money. I like to be careful and frugal because what if your bag gets lost or somebody steals something while you look away? I don't want to be heartbroken that I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on these products and now they're gone. So the worst thing would be my phone being gone, but everything else, it was not expensive. Most everything that I have, I got on Amazon. Now, with my luggage, it was a little bit of a different story. With my luggage, I decided to go with a darker color because I do sometimes check bags, but everything that I do not check and I am personally responsible for keeping clean, I got in the off-white color. Basically, there are two types of trips that I like to go on. The first one is a short getaway, under a week, 3-4 days with my friends, couples trip, just a quick getaway with my girlfriends. And so I have a packing system for the quick getaway and one that it doesn't require me to take a lot that I usually just carry on. And then every year I go to the United States for at least a month. And I do that because I live in Cabo full time. I miss my kids. I miss my sister. I miss my family. And I kind of miss some things about the United States too. And I'm going to be honest with you, mostly it's to escape the heat in Cabo because Cabo is a perfect place to live except in the September timeframe. And in September, I'm sorry, I can't. Anyway, I'm not going to be here in September. So every year in September, I go somewhere up north and try to escape the heat. So that is a completely different packing scenario than the 4-day trip that I'm about to take next week with one of my girlfriends. That's a completely different kind of packing. All of these items, I will have a number in the corner and I will link them below so that if you want to click on the link and go onto Amazon and find something similar, or if you like the way it looks but it's not your color, you can check and see if things come in different colors or different styles or sizes. And that will get you at least started knowing what is a good quality item because I have had some duds, let me tell you. So the first thing I want to show you that I always take with me is this little belt bag. This belt bag is easy to fit a few things in. And I love the belt bag. It's got the gold zipper. I usually wear gold accessories and I can keep this right on my body, whether I choose to wear it as a crossbody or I choose to wear it around my waist. It helps so that I can have my hands free, whether I'm in the airport or in the shopping mall or going and doing sightseeing. No matter what I'm doing, I can keep my things close to my body and that way they're safe. So this I've really enjoyed. It is in the cream color, but they did have many different colors. I've seen some cute ones that are like the checkerboard print and things like that. So they're very cute. When I do carry a carry-on, sometimes I just put this inside the carry-on because I'm trying to not have to pay for a bag and a carry-on and a personal item, and you know they get a little picky sometimes. So I often put my wallet and my passport in here and just sit it down in my travel bag. Speaking of passport, I know it's extra, but I really love my passport holder. It kind of makes you feel like, oh yeah, I'm like a seasoned traveler. I'm a world traveler. Check out my passport bag. I really like this. I have room for, I put my credit cards. I usually just actually put my credit cards that I only use in the United States in here, because my cards that I use here are specific to Mexico. So if I'm going to the United States, I already have my credit cards here for the United States and my US driver's license. Don't tell anyone I have two driver's licenses. That's not, you're not supposed to do that, but I do. And then I have my passport in here. So I think this is super cute, and it easily fits down inside my little belt bag, and it keeps my hands free, and I can keep this safe, and I always know where my passport is. I like to stay organized for sure, and one of the organizational tools that I like, I don't love it, I like it, is this little technology pouch. I have ordered another one because this one, I don't find it to really hold the cords and the plugs strongly enough. I need something with a little bit more grip. I just do not like this for my technology, but I'm gonna put a link to the one that I ordered. When I order things in Mexico, it takes about 3 weeks at a minimum for me to get these things, and then they're also very difficult to send back. So I can't just order a bunch of things and send a bunch of things back. I have to be very strategic in what I get. So one other thing that I always have when I travel, because I'm not a good traveler, I mean, I'm a great traveler, but I don't like long plane rides, is some headphones. I always, these are noise canceling, so I can't even really hear myself talking right now. I always have an audiobook downloaded on my phone, or a movie on my iPad, so I can drown out the crying child or the snoring person right next to me. I can drown out all the announcements that I should be listening to. Sorry if you're a flight attendant. I travel a lot. But anyway, these are great, and they were not expensive. If I happen to lose them or break them, I'm not going to be devastated and heartbroken. I had Bose before, and they were nice, but the earpieces kept breaking down, and I just spent so much money on them, and they fell apart. They disintegrated. And I live in Cabo, where it's hot and humid, and when I store things like this, sometimes they break down and they disintegrate over time, or faster than they would in the United States. And so I'd like to get some that are more affordable that still do the trick. So that's what I got with this. One of the tricks that I do is I always take a backpack, because I like to keep my hands free when I'm in the airport. So I just got this backpack. It's a bit bulky, but boy, it has a lot of stability in the back. I think it's going to be great. I'm going to use it this week when I travel. It has a lot of pockets. It has a bag for your shoes. It has a hidden compartment back here in the back. This is very padded, very, very padded, and very cushy. And it has a nice place inside for your laptop that is really cushioned, so that when you go through security, you can just easily pull it out. And you can see in there, it has this little cushion area for your laptop, so that it's not pressing against your back, but you're keeping it close to you. So I've been very, very impressed with this. It's pretty comfortable, and we'll see how it goes with the actual trip, but I think it's going to be really great. The other option that I have is a giant duffel bag that I got a while ago, and this one is just terrific. I love this bag. It also has gold hardware, and it has lots of little hidden compartments and pockets. It goes right over your suitcase handle, so you can just sit it on top, which is such a great thing to have. It also has a strap that is cushioned if you want to use it with the large strap over your shoulder, or you can carry it this way over your shoulder, which is normally how I carry it. It does unzip at the bottom. I don't know if you can see this, but it unzips, and this is where I put my shoes, down in here. And I mean, it can hold 4 pair of shoes for me, especially if I use flip-flops or other, I don't really wear heels. So, and the zipper really zips up nicely. This particular one has the little legs at the bottom that keep it off of the ground, because sometimes when I'm in the airport and I'm in the line and it's packed full of things, including my laptop, and I'm in the line for Starbucks and it's a long line. Sometimes I sit it on the ground. I know that's gross, but sometimes I just can't hold it anymore. And sometimes the line for Starbucks is really long. So I sit it on the ground, and, but it has these legs so that it's clean, stays clean on the bottom. It also comes with this little pouch with it. And you could use this for makeup, or you could use it for your personal items. Now, obviously you can't go anywhere. Well, I can't go anywhere without my makeup, but I have a couple of different makeup options. This one I have been using for about a year now. So I like this. It, when you lay it down on the counter, it opens up really nicely, and it does hold quite a few things. But I've been reading and hearing so much about this little bag. So I think I would use this one for longer trips because it's a little bit bigger, and use this one for shorter trips. So this one is super cute on the inside. It is a different color, which I think is so fun. But I like this. It's a little bit smaller. It's also going to lay flat when I sit it on the counter, and it has my things in it. But I like the checkerboard print. I think it's really pretty. This one feels a little bit better quality. It feels like more high end. And when you look at it, it looks more high end. It actually smells pretty good, like leather. And this one's nice and very soft, but this feels like a higher quality. And again, it was not expensive. It was very affordable. I think I'm going to use this one this week when I travel, and that should be a good test to see how well I like it. And again, I do keep my supplements in here. This is when I go on a short trip. I ordered a solution for longer trips, and it's actually kind of different. It's more what mothers use when they're traveling with little kids, and they put the snacks in each of these little compartments. And because I'm gone for a longer time period, I will fill each of these compartments with a specific type of supplement, and then I'll just label them, and that way that'll last me close to a month. So this will be nice for short trips, and the other option will be nice for longer trips. And then on short trips, taking my makeup, I use this little freestanding brush holder. It has about 5 different places where you can stand your brushes up, and then you can put more brushes on the inside. And then when you're using it, you just fold this part down, and your brushes are standing there, so you can see the brushes. And you can see this has like a plastic cover so that the brushes don't get the inside of this little brush holder dirty. So this is clever. It's a good idea. When I go away for a short period of time, I only take a few brushes. But if I'm going to be gone for months at a time, and I'm going to be wanting to take pictures and shoot videos and whatnot, it wasn't enough for me. So I just received this. I'm really excited about it, but it unsnaps, and it has all of these individual pouches, and you can see that you can take the pouches off. Like, here's my brushes, and then you just snap the pouch back. And so I could have one pouch for my bigger brushes, and then here I have my toothbrush and my toothpaste. I have my hair scrunchies in this pouch. And when you're done, you just put them back in, roll it back up, and snap it, and you are good to go. So I think this is kind of going to rock my world. I don't know, we'll see, but I think it's kind of going to be my new favorite thing. What do you think? I also want to mention this little holder here. It looks kind of boring, but what you do is you put it on the airplane. You can put it in where the tray table is and prop it there and put your phone on, so you don't have to hold your phone. So I also really, really enjoy using this. It's a good way to look at my videos or play games on my phone, and I have my cute little headphones on and nobody can bother me. So I really enjoy this little tool also. Well, that's really it for right now. I just wanted to pop on and say hi, show you some of the things that I'm going to be packing with over the summer. If you're coming to Cabo, I'm going to do a video on some things that you need to bring to Cabo. Let me know if you're coming this way, and I will get you prepared for all the things that you need to bring to Cabo when you come. But for now, thanks so much for jumping on and watching this video about my little favorite bougie little travel accessories, and hopefully you saw something that you liked. Let me know where you're traveling this summer. Anywhere exciting? Thanks for watching.